Now, from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Chicago Bears. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
From the set. Get it. Cap Mustang 19. Cap 50. Cap 60. Steady.
Out of the gun. They'll throw to get things going. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. And it'll bring up second down.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
And he'll get forward for about a yard. Josiah Stewart in on the stop. It's 3rd and 4.
20.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Jermaine Johnson, the former first-round pick, in there to bring him down.
Another 3 and out.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Throwing right away, it's May. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Throwing on second down, May. And he'll get only about 3 before being ridden out of bounds.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7. To throw is May. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Here's Horton. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
Cardinal, 18, 19 Charger, 19 Charger.
Back to throw here. The ball comes out. Looks like the Bears got there, and they did. Chicago ball. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, And coming up with the recovery.
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it. And that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Pat McConkey. Touchdown, Chicago. Touchdown number 15 for him on the season.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. A return now from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready, set. Let's go now.
They send the tight end in motion. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Come on, come on. Hey. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Buffalo 18. 19 tight, 19 tight.
He'll drop to throw. He'll get this to the rookie from Tennessee. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
You could see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on third and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10.
Check, Cowboy 80. Hey, hey, check that, check that. Check smash, check smash. Ready.
Here's a toss, right side. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a gain of 10 yards. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Trap 60, trap 60. Ready. Panther 60, Panther 11, Panther 11. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
They'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Got it. Ready?
From the 46. Here's second and 3.
Let's go. Cougar 19, street. 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. He's going nowhere. Loses yardage on that play.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
19 Lions, 79 Broncos. Ready, right?
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down. Here's the punter now. He's on for the second time to try to get something inside the 10. Good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
Here's
May to throw it on first down. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And he's taken down up past the 35. It's a gain there of 26 yards. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Throwing now is May. They'll set up the screen to Charbonnet. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. It's May. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2nd and 10.
Five. Hey, what's up? Crazy.
To throw again is May. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. And he'll take it on in. Wandale Robinson. Touchdown there.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 16 yards on the game. And a quick 1st down.
So we heard about this budding connection all the way back in training camp in the summer. So it's nice to see those reps starting to translate on game day. And I think these two might have a really bright future together. And the more plays they make, the more we're going to see that confidence grow.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. you become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
It's a short pickup, taking this to the 49. Josiah Stewart in on the stop.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to have a Bucs first down. They're able to convert by plenty on 3rd and 1.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory. And certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Now this time they'll look to throw. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was looking for Jalen Noel that time, and it'll be 2nd down.
Cut 19, cut 19, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready up.
Now they'll set up to throw. Looking middle, and there is Horton. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They get 20 on the connection. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
Let's go. Steady.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
18, Pioneer. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Back to the air again on 2nd. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the safety, Darnell Savage. And the Bears are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned. And sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
On 1st and 10, here's May. Down the field, he's got Barner. And he's out of bounds, but all the way down at the 30-yard line. A big-time play for the Bears. 54 yards.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end, but in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert first downs underneath, but then have the ability to be the matchup to get downfield and be vertical in the passing game. There's not a lot of tight ends around the league that can do both, and when you have them, I don't blame the quarterback for looking his way.
A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Chicago.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Crazy. What's that?
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
What's that? Eddie, what's that? Five.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
We're good.
Drop play, and here comes Charbonnet. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Good drive so far, but this is a big hurdle. It is 3rd and 10. Here is the option, running right, searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
That's a great job defensively. The goal of every defense in the NFL is to accomplish one of two things: turnovers, force field goals. In this case, the big 3rd down stop is most likely going to lead to the latter. Really nice job there in the red zone.
That one is good. And the Bears going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
And we've seen him take one back earlier in the year, and he just about added another one. He's proven to be someone to game plan against in the return game, and that was a heck of a run back.
On the set. Here we go. 60 by 6.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This ball batted away. That's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
18 Cardinals. Ready, what?
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it.
Trying to catch the defense off guard with this designed quarterback run. Doesn't go down for a sack either way. Defense was ready for it, able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
Viking 18. Ready.
Now this time he'll set up to throw. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. Clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. The Bucs have the field goal unit on the field. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. So the move is for the field goal unit here. This from 30 yards out. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They're going to run. It's the man from Rutgers, Kyle Manunga. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
So, from the 26-yard line, here is 2nd down and 9. Out of the gun, here's May. Got the hookup downfield with McConkey. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
May going to look to throw. Now he'll air one out. That is brought in. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Chicago. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The PAT, up and good. And the Bears extend to a 24-3 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8.
7 Pirates! 7 Pirates! Ready? Cowboys!
Back to throw. That one complete to Jalen Lane. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
12 yards. Complete to Jalen Lane. A gain of 12.
18 Mustang 19. Go.
He'll look to throw. That's into traffic, but taken in. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Come on. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. The coverage right there. And it's knocked away. Incomplete.
It's one of those things that rookie quarterbacks just really struggle with early on in the NFL. If you just stare down your primary read, you're going to get yourself into a lot of trouble. So continue to work through your progressions, take what's there, find the open receiver, and with more reps, this is something that you have to imagine he's going to really improve at.
Dragon 60. Buffalo 18.
Back to the air one more time. Forced to his right. That's going to wind up incomplete, but a penalty flag is down on the play. Let's see what that's all about. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready.
They'll look to throw yet again. As caught. That's Lane. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
Here we go. Shot. 70 Timberwolves. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
They'll look to throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop. And that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult. They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
May to throw on 2nd down. And is open middle of the field. It is caught. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
Here goes that. Ready, what's that? Here. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Working out of the gun. It's May. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Now Charbonnet. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here goes. 5, 5, 5. Crazy, crazy. Keep it rolling, man. Keep it rolling.
Throwing now is May. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down. The Bears send out their punt team. They'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. Fielded at the 9. And it winds up a very solid return as he gets it up past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Ready, go.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Exiting the pocket right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 31
It is a
yards.
big play for the Buccaneers. 31 yards.
A gain of 31 yards. First down, Tampa Bay.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Come on, set. 18 Cardinal, 18.
Now they'll set up to throw. Try him again. Another one to Higgins. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Bears' 34-yard line.
Ready up.
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
Okay, break.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 6.
6, 10. 50.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. And that's over everybody. Out of the back of the end zone. It is incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw. But I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So anytime you find yourself in 3rd and long, it's hard to really be unpredictable as a play caller because the defense knows it's most likely going to be a pass. They understand where the down and distance markers are, and there's really nowhere for him to go with the ball, and he has to throw it away.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. Give them 19 yards as they get the 4th down conversion.
19 yards.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator...
That one, take it in. Jalen Noel. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Now, the extra point. He's got it. And the Buccaneers are able to edge a bit closer.
Buccaneers 10.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here goes the crazy quick. Hey, what's that?
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Going up top. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Lad McConkey, the one he was looking for. And it's going to be 3rd down.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return.
70, hop 70. Go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
60 Bobcat. Pass. Cowboy.
Throwing now from the gun. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Back 70, Timberwolf. Warrior 70, check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Check go.
On third down, they'll set up to throw.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
Kicking time for the Bucs. They'll punt it away, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. What's that? Hey, what's that?
To throw on first down is May. This one complete to Higgins. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, here's May. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down. Wandale Robinson, the one he was looking for that time. And it'll be third down.
Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy.
To throw is May. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. May to throw again. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
At the 19-yard line.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
Look him up on a second down and 8.
Hey, what's that? Hey, Garfield. Crazy, crazy.
May to the air once more. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Third down and 8 yards to go.
Hey, here goes the crazy. Hey, what's that?
Here's May again. This is caught at the 2. And the Bears are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
That's another Bears.
17 yards on the gain, and now they've got first and goal.
Ready.
Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal.
Ready.
The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee.
Set.
From back at the 2 now, here's second and goal.
Hut.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
Down.
Last 2 plays have gone
Yellow,
backwards.
43.
Now it's third and goal.
Hut, hut.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. The Bears call out their field goal team. This about as short as you can get. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game. The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. Fourth down and goal. Just trying to make something happen, and the ball's loose on the field. So this one in the win column for the Bears. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from along the lakefront at Soldier Field in Chicago.